Today we're going to be having another look at the Sublimox Vaporizer for Varroa treatments. It's the middle of May. The weather's absolutely beautiful again up here in Corsock. We've been round and we've vaporised quite a number of hives this week. One of the reasons that I'm remaking this video is to show you one or two more bits and pieces about the Sublimox. But more importantly, a lot of people after the last video, they got in touch and said, where can we buy the Sublimox? And we've been recommending ICO in France, and a lot of people have had problems getting hold of them, stock issues, language issues, but one of the main reasons is Swinty is now going to be stocking the Sublimox. And Swinty, they ship to virtually every country on earth. So what are you going to need when you're going to vaporise your hives using Sublimox or any other vaporizer to come to that? You're going to need a face mask. Really important that you do get a face mask. This one's by 3M, the serial number is 4277 and it's an organic acid mask. You buy these off eBay and other places. They're about £20. They're going to be a well worth investment. You don't want to try with one of these other face masks. You certainly don't want to try what I've seen a lot of other people doing, is trying to hold the breath while they're doing it, or standing upwind from these or downwind, whichever way you want to look at it. You want to invest in a good quality face mask. You're also going to need oxalic acid dehydrate crystals. If you're in the UK, Vaporizer, because Vaporizer is the only licensed form of oxalic acid that you can use in the UK. Everywhere else, in America and a lot of other places, you can use oxalic acid crystals that work absolutely fantastic. And it's a shame we technically, legally can't use these in the UK because this is pennies, that's pounds per treatment. So you've got your oxalic acid, you've got your vaporizer mask, you've got your vaporizer that comes in a nice box like this, and you're going to need some form of power. These tend to run off mains power, but you can run it off a generator, or you could run it, maybe, I've never tried it, but I know people have said that you can get a leisure battery and attach an inverter to the leisure battery, and you're going to run it. I don't know how many hours you're going to get vaporized running it from a battery through an inverter, but a generator or mains electric, you're going to have no problems whatsoever. So this is how your vaporizer comes. It comes in a nice carry case, nice and strong, with a latch on it. Inside here you've got a tray, and we'll get rid of that. Got your vaporizer. This has got a UK plug on it, but it'll also, I think it ships standard with a European 2-pin plug on there. These are going to work on any power supply, to be honest. So if you're in the US, it's going to be fine over there on yours. The UK is fine, and in all parts of Europe it's going to run fine. You're also going to get 2 of these caps that you're going to put your oxalic acid into. Only one slight problem with these is they come with a gasket that seals. After a few months, these gaskets just literally crumble and fall to pieces. So if Swinty or somebody else would like to start stocking or giving extra gaskets away, that'd be lovely. It's no great problem if you can't get hold of the gaskets. Literally, you're just going to put the cap on, and when you turn it over, keep your finger there. So as I say, you've got your crystals. One thing I would say I wouldn't use, you can buy oxalic acid tablets, and I wouldn't recommend using the tablets. They don't vaporize as quick. You're not going to get the initial build up of pressure coming out of the small boiler that's in there for pushing out the vapours, because it comes out like a jet engine, because it's technically it's expanding. So the oxalic acid is going to go from a solid to a liquid to a gas, and when it comes to a gas, that's when it squirts out at the end, and it looks almost like there's a fan or something blowing out at the end, and it's literally, it's just the pressure that's built up inside the drum there. So when you first plug your vaporizer in, you're going to get a warning signal to say it's powered on, and on the back you've got two LEDs, an amber and a green. When it's warming up, it's on amber, is this. When it gets to the correct temperature, it's going to go to green. If it drops below temperature, you're going to get that warning signal again. These are all CE verified. I think they're made in Italy, these particular ones. I would say this is the best oxalic acid vaporizer on the market. Well, it's certainly the best one I've found for the price range. It's not the cheapest. It's going to cost around, I don't know, I'll be honest, I don't know how much Swinty is selling them for. I've not got an idea. The best way to find out what Swinty is selling them for is to go over to their website. But I think this was around €290 plus shipping from France. But that, I've been using this now for three good seasons. It's vaporized thousands and thousands of beehives of this one. They're built to last. They're very sturdy. It's not cheaply made. On the back where the electric's going, it's triple insulated where it goes in there. So it's up to temperature now. What we need to do now is put some oxalic acid into our caps. You've got two caps, so you can move along a lot faster, especially if you've got somebody filling the cap for you as you move from hive to hive. You can just keep switching caps. Today I'm just going to use some plain old oxalic acid. Now these scoops, these are just kitchen scoops. This is half a teaspoon in there. This particular one, it works out about a gram in a teaspoon. So now you've got it in a cap, you don't want to press it down, because what you're going to do, you're going to hold this upside down and you're going to bring the cap up to it, and when you're at the entrance of the hive, you're then just going to flip this so the oxalic acid crystals drop from there into the boiler. Keep your finger on it, especially if these rubber gaskets have gone, because it'll just drop out, and then just keep your finger on it because it's going to build up pressure and you don't want it, the top popping off. When you first get it and these gaskets are brand new, it's perfect. There's not a problem. After that, if your gaskets go, you're going to have to just keep your finger on it to do it. Now when we're demonstrating this, I'm going to put my face mask on. I'm not going to talk to you because I sound like Darth Vader's granddad. Now, since you're only going to actually get the ferretic mites that are on the bees itself, it's not going to affect any mites in the cap brood. So all you're going to do is get the ferretic mites. So the best time to do it, because obviously it's midday now when we're doing this to demonstrate it. If you did it early morning or late evening when all the bees are actually in the hive, you're going to get a lot more of the ferretic mites off the bees rather than the ones travelling back to it. The other thing that you can do, what we do a lot, is if you want to get the full brood cycle, so you want to get the mites that are actually in the cap brood itself, you can do 3 treatments 7 days apart. So let's say you did it on Sunday, do it the next Sunday, the following Sunday, and do it that way. And that way you're going to get the complete brood cycle, and you're going to get the biggest knockdown possible from your vaporizing. It just depends if you got time to do this. It's very hard giving advice to beekeepers when you should treat or you shouldn't treat. Certainly don't treat when you got your honey supers on. I know there's a lot of beekeepers out there that do treat that vaporize with the honey supers on. If you want to do it when you got your honey supers on, what I suggest that you do is lift your honey supers on, slip your crown board in between your broods and your honey supers, vaporize, come back half an hour later or so, and swap your crown board around again. And that's basically it. It's a very simple operation, is using this. And you can see the whole thing is done and dusted in 20-25 seconds. That's all you need to actually treat your beehives. So anybody that says I don't have time to treat my beehives, I work away and things like that, this is perfect for you. You can do it quickly, the way. If you don't treat your bees, they'll die, basically. If you like these videos, please click on the subscribe button, click on the like. There's a small bell sign next to subscribe. If you click on that, you'll automatically get an email every time that we upload a new video onto YouTube. If you're on Facebook, get yourself across to YouTube and click subscribe on there too, so you don't miss any of our videos. Once again, this vaporizer was 100% paid for by myself at full retail price. I've not been asked by Sublimox or Swinty or anybody else to do this video, because I don't do videos for when people ask me to do videos. I do videos when I think it's something that's worth having, worth buying, worth your time and your money. So as I said, full disclaimer, I've got no connection with any of these companies at all.